Okay, hello. I just wanted to get on real quick. I had a moment of free time before all my children come, and I had a few items out that I wanted to show you if anybody is buying for teenage boys. I know, the hardest ones to buy for, in my opinion. My son did not ask really for anything, so it makes it very difficult to come up with meaningful, personal, and items that are going to be used. And so I still don't have much, but I had these two particular items that I just wanted to show that I thought were really just maybe a little bit different that people wouldn't be thinking about, and just two homemade gifts or that I've made too that were really cool. If you wanted to make anything last minute, I think you could do it yourself with a home printer and some photo paper. But the first item is this little miniature bow. They say not to pull it back without the arrow, but it's pretty neat. It's something that's a little substantial and that he could fiddle with outside. Came with its little arrows, metal arrows, and a little paper target, but you know, we'll go above and beyond, take some plywood outside and paint a target, and then he could go outside anytime and just shoot this off. Seems pretty decent. I think he will have fun with that. And then I just got this in the mail, and I know we're only 9 days away. Not too sure if you'll be able to order any of this and get it in time for Christmas, and this was packaged very nicely, padded, and wrapped up. A little dragon journal, and very, very unique, something different. And this thing is 3D. I'm sure it's glass plastic eye, but this is really cool. A little bit smaller than I thought, but it's substantial. You can hear that thing shut. I think he's gonna find this to be really neat. And he does like to carry around his journal sometimes, you know, to our homeschool groups and stuff where he writes and draws sometimes. And he loved the Fourth Wing book series. Reading now the Red Rising trilogy, and he read the first two books. We have to get him the third book, The Golden Sun, I believe is the third book. But he's on that. Absolutely loved the Fourth Wing, so he's gonna find that pretty cool. And then he also likes gaming, and he loves the game Hollow Knight. I don't know if anybody knows, but if you do, you know. And anyways, I couldn't find a whole lot of merch on that, and it was super expensive. So, and then I noticed a lot of the stuff was handmade on Etsy that he was looking for, but I made Hollow Knight scene or their board with the game. Don't quote me, but I made it. I printed all the images and then put them on the glass little balls, and then put magnets, and then made the magnet board and stuck them on. So he could definitely mess around with this. I know there's certain sections to the game, so he could just obviously just hang it on his wall and enjoy it. I think he'll like it. You could also just fiddle with it. It's fun to play with magnets, right? Move them around. So I think he's gonna really, really love that. And then another homemade item, I printed an image of him with his background in his game, and then cut out a hole with some plastic that I had, and yeah, it's like a chip bag, so I'm gonna stuff it with all his favorite goodies. That's another item. And then lastly, I made this. I just printed 2 8x11 sheets on photo paper, and then I used what I had. You could use poster board, foam board, whatever, but I had cardboard left, and I just glued it to that. And then you just get the lids to go from to-go containers, and then I'm gonna fill it up with all his treats. I just threw something in here to show you, as you see. And then I'm gonna probably just staple it on. It was a unique gift that it's definitely gonna put a smile on their faces, and you know, be part of the stocking stuffers. Stuff that you can't really buy from the store. And that's really it. So I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas, and hope you enjoyed and gave you a few little ideas or see what other people are doing. Thanks for watching. Bye. Item that I wanted to say, I also made him Hollow Knight t-shirts. My girlfriend and I, she did the splatter effect for me and sublimation on it. And so those are some unique. I did a few t-shirts for him with the Hollow Knight, and so he's gonna also have some handmade t-shirts. So that's it. Hope he's gonna enjoy. Thank you.